A pleasant day, everyone. My name is Wendy C. Dayham from the SOA Section 1B, and this is my understanding about our topic. Lesson 1. Introduction to Globalization. Defining globalization. Globalization is a changing as human society developing. It has happened before and it's still happening today. Globalization is a process of interaction and integration among people, companies, and governments worldwide. Globalization involves cheaper goods and services for consumers, more competition in customer markets, reduction in extreme poverty rates, gains from specialization of factors of production, transfer ideas stimulates innovation, and gains from improved labor mobility. Its advantages are trade imbalance, dominant and less cultural diversity, corporate tax avoidance, external costs from sustainable growth, growing relative poverty, and brain drain effect. Lesson 2. The structures of globalization. The three components of economic globalization are: first, economic globalization; second, cultural or social globalization; and third, the political globalization. Economic globalization. It refers to the widespread international movement of goods, social, services, technology, and information. Cultural or social globalization compiles with A. Migration, B. The globalization of sport, and C. Converging global consumption patterns. Political globalization. The political dimension of globalization looks at political arrangements beyond the nation state. Lesson 4. A World of Ideas. This lesson talks about global media culture, said that the global media culture explores the relationship between the media culture and globalization. It also talks about mass media, where it includes all forms of information communicated to a large group of people. And this global media has several dimensions, which are the technology, the telecommunication, the cultural products, the news, mails, cultural relations, and language. The lesson 5 is all about global population and mobility. It talks about the global city, the global demography, and the global migration. The global city says a city is a primary mode in the global economic network, and it has three forms of globalization, which are the economic, cultural, and political. Whereas the global demography, the demographics is the study of a population based on factors such as age, race, and sex. And in our oral recitation, it has been asked about the reasons why the people move, and the reasons are the economic reason, the political reason, the social factors, and the push and pull factors. These are the reasons why the people move. Sustainable world. This is the lesson 6. It talks about global food security, that the food security exists when all people at all times have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food to meet their own dietary needs. There are also 4 major components in it: the climatic change, the nutrient cycles, the hydrological cycle, and the biodiversity. The lesson 6 gives the principles of a sustainable society, where it's the respect and care for the community of life, improve the quality of human life, conserve the earth's vitality and diversity, minimize the depletion of non-renewable resources, keep within the earth's carrying capacity, change attitudes and practices, enable communities to care for their own environments, provide a national framework, and create a global alliance. The lessons in the contemporary world gives us huge knowledge where I can bring it not only in school but also in our entire life. The overall lesson enlightens me about ideas and facts about our contemporary world. And as we continue with the new lessons, I will be hoping for new interesting topics like this. Again, I am Wendy C. Dayham from PSLA Second B.